Yellow diamonds in the light, and we're standing side by side as your shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny.
Good morning. Yeah, how are you all doing, guys? So, guys, we have a long weekend. So, it started today, and I have had plans. I just want to make good use of the break, but unfortunately, my car has been in the mechanic for over 2 weeks. Yeah, over 2 weeks plus days now, and I've been, struggling to function without using the Uber, and it's been a while. I haven't been, since I got my car, I've not used the metro, so it feels so time consuming now because I have a choice. It feels so time consuming to go out, with metro. So, but it was a lifesaver when I didn't, I wasn't driving yet. It actually saved me cost of transportation to and fro to work. So, how you all doing? So this morning, I just felt like doing a sit-down talk about, my posture with God. It's been pressing in my heart, to talk about challenges as a working mom, a career woman, a mom of 3 kids, a wife, how to balance challenges that come with motherhood, career-wise. I'm having like this breakout. I feel like mentally drained. Then I just started consistent with content creation because I found that it's something I can actually do. So it made me feel like I'm struggling to balance motherhood with my career and then these new skills that I've indulged into. So guys, I try to see how to work around these things, and currently in my place of work, we all want growth. We aspire to be a better and bigger version of ourselves, and this is the peak time for change of job. Bring out that CV, dust it out from your file and start going, intensify your searching. So now the thought of trying to dust my CV and search for a better opportunity, I feel so drained. Multitasking, it's really taxing indeed. It's really taxing. So, but with the help of God's grace, God's grace is sufficient. But honestly, what I don't know how it's mental balance, to balance my emotions mentally, to balance my emotions. So recently I took out everything that troubles me, everything that I want to be, everything I want to be perfect. I took them out of the way. I just indulge myself in little things that makes me happy. Little thing that makes me happy, that conversation, that chat with a friend that makes me laugh, doing the things of God. Honestly speaking, this has been of great help to me. Anything that concerns God, I'm just on the front line. I don't even want to miss out. This past week was a Holy Week for Easter celebration. I indulged myself in almost everything that happened in that last week, because this is where I find strength, this is where I find motivation, this is where I find courage. Just God's presence, just being in God's presence, God's house is just a blessing for me. It just makes me carry this weight, this burden so peacefully, calmly. And my support system, my husband, he's so supportive. He just makes this whole thing look so lightweight for me to bear. From his own end, there's nothing like pressure. I don't feel pressured. I don't feel drained to suit him, to do things for him. He just knows how to do this support very well. He's so good at it. I'm very grateful. For the past 2 weeks, my car has been out of sight. He took me to work. Then my way coming back, I just thought myself, but he took it upon himself to drive me to work. It's such a long distance, but every day since the past 2 weeks, he drove me to work. Because if I try to use the metro service or if I try to use an Uber, the fee is expensive. So, but I thank God. So that feelings, all of this whole thought, I just breathe in, breathe out, absorb what I can do, and just let the others slide. Not like I will not be intentional about it, but I just try as much as I can to bite what I can chew. I don't, my mouth is full with chunks of things that troubles my mind. I wouldn't want that for myself. So guys, tell me how you manage your mind posture towards your challenges, your different roles as a mother, as a young lady aspiring, you're into career, business, relationship and stuff like that. How you balance your mind posture. Let's talk about this in the comment section.